What's up guys, Mustachios here, doing a video in Forza 5. I've been playing a lot of this game and I thought, I'm gonna do a video in it, cause why the hell not? I tried doing a couple where I recorded footage and then was gonna record commentary over that later, but it doesn't really work out for me. It's a whole different vibe and I'm not very good at that. Like, I feel more comfortable doing live commentaries. But I'm going to be doing a little bit of career mode with the executive sport class. We're on Long Beach here, and I am not the greatest driver, I'll tell you that, for not the greatest race game player, I should say. I'm a pretty good driver in real life. Like, I'm not a bad driver, but I'm not the greatest racing game driver. I'm not saying anything about that, so please be kind in the comments, and I will be, if you guys like this, I'll bring some more, because I definitely do love playing this game. I fall in love with doing this. It's fun. Like I said, I'm not the greatest at it, but I enjoy it. But I've been playing a lot because as you can see, I'm a level 114, almost 115. So I've been playing it a lot lately. And right here, I'm in the Infinity... Shit, what car is this? I don't know. It's some letters and numbers and a bunch of crap I don't care to remember, because it's like trying to remember a model number for electronic, like a monitor or something. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can do this while talking and race, because... Okay, yeah, see, I am... It's not easy talking and racing at the same time. So if I'm quiet at times, I apologize. Okay, brake early. Whoa! Jeez Louise, man! Someone just rammed right into me, and now my suspension's broken. Whoa! And now my steering's damaged. God damn it. This is why I don't like the AI. But I also don't like the players, like real players online, because they're just as much as assholes as... Okay, get out of the way. There you go. Okay, go wide, but this is the worst track for this, man. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, squeeze through. I don't care. Oh, I'm stuck. That guy pushed me on the thing. What a jerk. God damn it. Screw you. Mandela, why you gotta be a jerk? Alright, there you go. Oh my god. These AI are brutal, man. They are just... they don't give a damn. They'll smash into you. They don't care. Whoa. Okay. This probably isn't the best track with all these cars to... Like, this kind of makes me look like I'm a awful driver. I swear to God, I'm not this bad. And I guess I'll tell you my layout of what I got. I only got a controller right now. Like, I don't have a wheel. I really want to get a wheel. So when I can get enough money to get a wheel, because like I want to get a good wheel with a stick shift and pedals with a clutch. So it's gonna take me a while to be able to scrounge up the money to be able to buy that. But right now I'm just using controller. These assists and stuff I don't have ABS. Whoa. I don't have traction control or stability control. Damages simulation like you saw earlier. Drive retard difficulty is average, I think. I think I have average. I have manual gear shifting. I don't like the manual with the clutch, because you have to with the controller, because you need to... It's just weird pressing it with the A button. When I get a wheel with a stick shift and clutch, then I'll be able to do it, because it's just weird for me. Like, I drive manual transmission like in real life, but doing it on the controller is just weird. I don't know. It just makes no sense to me. I'm just not used to it. I'm sure if I took time to learn it and get the hang of it, I'd probably be able to use it fine, but right now, nah. And what else? What else is there? Simulation damage. That's about it. I think that's all the assists and things like that. Oh yeah, steering is normal. It's not assisted there. Yeah, traction control, all that I said. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll probably just show it later then. It'll probably be easier. Then instead of having to think about it and list them all off. Oops. Locked up. Wheels locked up. Okay, I'm gonna rewind there. Yeah, I came off the accelerator too late. Damn it. Man. I'm rusty today. I am really rusty today. Yeah, I came off late on the accelerator there, and I went too hard on the brakes. So my wheels locked up. And then I was too early there. It was a little too much braking. Okay, we'll pass this guy on the straight. Because can't really pass him here. Unless he takes his sweet ass time. Oops, my bad, dude. My bad. That was my fault. It's weird going from car to car sometimes. Because they're different sizes and whatnot. So, like, it's weird changing. It's like you could be driving a car for a while and then get used to the way it feels. And then change cars. And it's a completely different feel. And completely different size. So it just feels completely different. So it's a little weird. Like I sometimes misjudge cars' distance, thinking that I'm in another car. So it's sort of weird, but other than that, no. But you get used to it though. Whoops, that was weird. I didn't realize I was at the maximum revs there. Okay, we're doing okay. Not the greatest, not the cleanest, but doing okay. Late on the brakes. How am I gonna rewind there? That was just butt awful on my part. I need to suffer for my mistakes there. Okay, here we go. Nice. Got the apex good. We were just late coming into it though. Okay, good straight here. Okay, this isn't gonna be our fastest lap. This is probably gonna be one of our slower ones. The last one was that was a pretty good lap. Feather it. Oops. Whoa, way too wide. There you go. Okay, get into apex. There. Nice. Okay. Wasn't the greatest. And also what it would help with the steering wheel and pedals is like low speed turns like that. Like I find it difficult. Oh, cool. Pot of gold. 150 medals. Oh, sweet. But with the control, I find it difficult to play around with the gas a little bit at times, like on low speed turns like that. To get it so you don't get wheel spin and don't spin out. That I'm probably gonna need to work on a little bit more. But it would also help me a lot if I had a steering wheel with pedals. But like I said, can't afford that right now, so I gotta make do with what I got. So I'm just gonna have to learn to better control that. I got 3 more races remaining, so I guess I'll continue with it a little bit. Leaving Long Beach. I like Long Beach, but I don't like the beginning part for when it's shut up, woman. When it's I don't like the first turn, first corner when it's first and second really. First when it's a career race and there's like 16 cars on the track. It's just crazy, man. Like I think for that track, I think 6 or 8 would be enough. 16 is just like way too crazy for the beginning there. Like you just may as well just wait in the back of the pack and just let everyone smash into each other. Oh, sweet chase event. Okay, yeah, this is the one. These ones are interesting. This would be interesting on Long Beach, doing one of these. Because you're chasing your rivals. For anyone who hasn't played Forza, is you chase your rivals in a pack of slow-moving cars like these. Yeah, see, That guy's stuck behind them. He made a little mistake. He's getting... Whoa, watch it, dude. These AI just make their own lines. They don't follow the race line. They just move in and out from the race line whenever they feel like it. Oops. Okay, that was my B. I was going a little too hot there. Alright, go through here. Oh, dude, I'm catching up. Okay, can I do this? Ugh. No, that was risque. I'm making way too many risks right now. I gotta take it easy, bro. I'm being one of those jerk people online. Whoop. Okay. Here we go. Alright, accelerate, 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 brake. Alright, stay in second. So I don't have too much torque. There we go. If I had traction control on something like that. Well, actually, no, it was pretty high revs in second, so I probably wouldn't have gone to first. But without traction control, you don't really want to go into first as much as you would with it, because it's a lot more torque and it's a lot easier to spin out the wheels. Oh, went really wide there. Okay. Oh yeah, don't have to do some passes, because there's things like this, which is chase event with slow moving cars, where you race your rivals through a pack of slow moving cars, and there's pass events where you have to get a certain amount of passes of these slow moving cars in a lap or two. Depends on the track, I guess, and how many laps you do. You have to get a certain amount of passes to gold it. Zoop. Get a perfect pass. There you go. Gotta get right up on his door. This guy's going very slowly through turns. Whoop, whoop. Easy. There you go. Hello. Boosh. Didn't hit him, but felt like saying boosh. Here we go. Last lap. Oh, damn it. I was just about to pass him. Okay, that was okay. I made some risque moves. I did some Marcus Ericsson level stuff. For those of you who don't know, he's a F1 driver right now. He's driving for Sauber, however you say it. But yeah, he would do some risky stuff. He would do some rash decision making sometimes. But he's actually doing pretty good this season. He made his first points. He made his first qualifying position. So he's not doing that bad. He's actually making some actual good maneuvers and stuff. Well, that's enough about that for any of you who don't care about it, but F1's a cool sport. Alright, Road America. Okay, this is a pretty big track. It's a good, nice track. I like it. I don't like the Australia track here for on Forza 5. I don't really care for it that much. It's very tiny, very small. For career races, I don't like it. For other when there's less cars on the track, it's a nice track, but it's way too small for 16 cars. It's crazy with the AI. It's a little over the top. These loading screens do take a while though, which I don't mind too much because of the amount of detail they put into it. Like the graphics are really good. And recently I bought Gran Turismo 5 for the PS3. And even though this is for the Xbox One, I played Forza 4 for the 360. And this is, excuse me, it's quite similar to this. Obviously the graphics are a little different. It's a little more refined because it's a newer game, so they obviously refined things from the last one. But Gran Turismo 5, as far as I heard, was a competitive racing sim to this. Like, it competed with this very well for the PlayStation platforms. But oh, locked up there. But it's very weird. It's not as realistic as this. Like, you can slam down on the gas in a turn and not spin out. Like here, I find this is more realistic to to real racing than Gran Turismo. At least Gran Turismo 5. I haven't played 6 yet. And I don't know what 7 would be like on the PS4 if they're going to be doing a Gran Turismo 7 or whatever. But yeah, it's very weird. And it's weird the control layout too. Like accelerate is X, and like the gear changes are the triggers, which kind of makes sense, but at the same time, like triggers are always accelerate and brake for any game, even if it's not a racing game. It's a little weird. Whoa. Okay, good. That guy gave me some room. Thank you, dude. Whoops. Okay, that guy was going slow. Oh, that guy is like way out on the edge of the track. Okay, I should be able to catch up with him then. Whoa. Okay, this guy's taking it wide. I'm gonna follow him out there. Oh, this guy's cutting in. Oh, easy, easy. Stay in your line, dude. Stay. There you go. Yeah, see this part, you can usually take it wide and just sort of drift around a bit. Whoops. Oh, I screwed that up. Yeah, I compensated a little too much for my drift. Well, it wasn't really a drift. It's sort of a drift. It's semi-drift, I guess you'd call it. Alright, make it there. Yep. Let's cut the track a little bit. It's still good, though. It's alright if I went on the grass a little bit. Just a wee bit. Just sort of tapped it with my wheel a little bit. Alright, Audi, I got you. I got you now. Whoa. Easy, bro. Don't cut into my line. Cutting my lines of coke. My coke. Stay away from my coke. Oh, jeez, look at this guy. Making up his own lines. It looks like that guy's gonna go in the pits. Okay, it's 2 laps for this race. Okay, I'm gonna get a draft from this guy. And then... whoop. There we go. Alright, don't... easy, bro. I gave you some room. I gave you room. Alright, this guy's taking it way inside. That is interesting. Yeah, see, now he's going wide. Now he's... oh, yeah, he's losing control there. That was interesting. Took it way inside, so we had to go really wide. Yeah, this guy's got some weird lines going here. Yeah, I can pass him, no problem. Yeah, see, that was easy. Oh, he's still there? Oh, gee. He's got some power there. Yeah, Audi V8, I guess. Yeah, that'd be a V8. He's got some horses under that hood. But he's no match for me. In my Infinity something or other. Whoops, oops, 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 oops. I wasn't paying attention enough there. Alright, okay, here. A little harder on the brakes. I was focusing too much on him because he was taking the inside lane again. I was worried he was going to hit me when I was in the middle of my turn. I was worried if he was going to cut into my line and smack me off the track. But then I wasn't focusing enough on braking so I don't go off the track myself. That was a whoopsie on my part. I gotta forget about that. Stop focusing on him too much and focus on what's ahead of you. Ah, there we go. Get the tail to spin out a little bit. Just flip that tail out. Flick it out. Let's go 3rd, 4th, there. Nice, there we go. There. Yeah, that was alright. I wouldn't give myself a good turn on that. I would... obviously, because I wasn't even close to the apex, but what I was trying to do, I was trying to drift around there. I'm not very good at drifting. I haven't really dabbled in that much yet. I guess that'd be my next step in trying things. And I wouldn't really be able to do it in real life either, because the car I drive is a front wheel drive. You can't really drift in those. It's not really something you do in a front wheel drive car. You can flip you can lose the tail end, but you can't really drift because you got no power in the back because it's all in the front. You can do a reverse drift, maybe. I don't know, maybe I'll try that. That'd be kind of weird. Just seeing a car drifting around backwards. Alright, 2 more races now. Or is it 1 more? That's 2 more, right? I should probably see what car this is anyway. Infinity Q something or other, right? I think. 7,000 credits. Not sure what kind of car I'm gonna buy next. I guess I'll also show my cars too. Oh, I didn't show my assists either. I forgot about that. I'll do that next race. Yeah, I guess I'll show my cars after I finish the career thing for the executive sport.
Now we return to the Ardennes Forest.
Ah, sweet! Circuit the Spa. Nice. Love this track. This track's awesome. It's a challenging one. And it's a famous one too. Very, very famous. There's this one video on Spa that I really like where it shows GT racing versus F1 racing. And the last frame showed the corner where they had the camera set up where it just shows the speed difference between GT racing. GT racing where it's like the different classes of cars. So like there's the hatchback cars, there's like the Porsches and stuff, Lamborghinis, McLarens and whatnot. And then there's F1. It's just like you see a GT go by and they're going by 100 plus miles per hour. They're just going by fast, and then the frame next over, it's a side by side. And the other side, the F1, they're just like jets on wheels. It's crazy. Alright, so I got suggested line full. Just help me out a little bit. Braking's off, steering's normal, traction control and stability control is off, shifting is manual, damage and fuel and tire wear is simulation. And then the drive tar difficulty is oh, I have it above average. Okay. I didn't realize that. Alright, cool. I didn't know that. Or did I have an average and just put it above average? I don't know. But, whatever. So let's start. Let's do our final race. I should be getting level 2 for for Infinity. Oh, I didn't even check what car this is. Maybe I'll check later. Alright. Yeah, so I'll have level 2 for my reward bonus with Infinity. This is the only car I've driven with Infinity car I've driven. I have another one in A class. But I've never used it in a career or free play race. I've only test drove it. Yeah, this is right here is where they had the camera set for the F1 versus the GT. Yeah, just search on YouTube F1 versus GT racing, and it'll most likely be the first result. It's just a side-by-side camera shot showing the speed differences between F1 and GT racing. Whoa, jeez, dude, it's not even a braking zone. Whoops, this is, and I broke kind of late. My bad. This is the first time I've really tried to do this while doing a commentary, and it's a little hard. It's not as hard as I thought, but it's still more difficult than doing it without trying to talk at the same time. So I'm trying to multitask. Let's not be serious. Let's be crazy. Okay, going in. Accelerate. Okay, easy brake. There you go. I spin out the tail a little bit. Yeah, this car's not bad. I tried the BMW M5. Whoops. Oh, I was itching my nose. Bad time to itch my nose. I should have itched my nose with my right hand instead of my left, because I kind of needed my left finger for the brake. But I tried the M5 in some of the races for this career, for this championship, and I'm not a huge fan of that. It feels very sluggish. I don't know, it's just weird. Even with a race diff, it doesn't it doesn't want to stay in the apex that much. I find it's a lot more of a car to handle for certain tracks. I'm just more used to these kind of cars where they're very loose. It's a lot more of it's a stiffer car, and I'm more of a fan of a looser car. Like this one, it just feels like it's part of the road. This Infinity, it just wants to follow the apex, and it wants to turn in on those corners. It wants to do it, and the nose just like darts in and out of the corners. It's a very well balanced car. But the M5 I don't find is very, very balanced. It might be the way I have it set up. I might need to put a tune on it. I haven't really delved into tuning the cars yet. I just sort of drive them stock, really. Not really, well, not stock. Like I upgrade them a little bit. I usually put a better clutch, better transmission, better brakes. I do more of performance and handling and driveline upgrades more often than engine upgrades. Because if you just upgrade the engine and don't bother upgrading any of the performance side of it, it's gonna be a monster to just control. Just slapping on more power is not gonna do anything. It's gonna make it worse. But yeah, I don't really delve into tuning much. I haven't done much of that yet. I should probably start doing that a little more to get a better handle on the cars. And it also changes from track to track usually. Some tuning setups won't work as well as on like a tuning setup for Spa won't necessarily work that well for Nürburgring, for example, because Nürburgring's a lot more windy roads, a lot more turning. This one, short windy roads. This one's got a little more straights and long windy roads. They're not very tight corners and turns and whatnot. So that's it for the Executive Series. I'm gonna have to see what kind of car it is too. I know it's Infinity Q something, but it's like a Q5S something blah blah blah, like some numbers and letters, a mishmash of stuff. Okay, let's see. My cars. Q50S Infinity. My favorite car is the Nissan GTR Black Edition. This car is just awesome. It just handles really, really nicely. You don't even have to be a great driver to drive this thing great. It just wants to drive good. And the P1 too, that is a very, very, very fast car. A lot of car to handle. It's very easy to spin that thing out. But I think I'm gonna do a free race here and finish it off with that. I might split this up into different parts. I'm not sure yet. But let's do a circuit race. We'll have four cars on the track. Let's do. Let's do a. Let's do A class. Select a car. Maybe I'll pick the GTR. I don't know. Let's see. The NSX is really good too. I like that. It's a nice car. I like Honda. They make nice cars. But we could do the Aventador with LFA. LFA is really good too. Oh, there is rear-wheel drive. Okay, yeah. I was driving the other day and it felt a lot like it was an all-wheel drive. The rear end doesn't flick out very easily. It's a very well controlled car. You know, yeah, let's do GTR. I'll show, just to show how good I like it. Okay, another track. Let's do the Nürburgring. Why not? Okay, we're not gonna do the full circuit. We'll just do the new circuit. The GP. Nürburgring. Okay. Sheer driving pleasure. Oh, not so much for the M5. I'm not. Maybe I'll drive it again in this video just to see if it's different. I had a sport diff on it, and I put a race diff on, and I haven't tried it yet with the race diff to see how it changes it. So I'll have to see that. Maybe I'll probably do it after this race. Okay, who do we got? Got Lambo there, and we got a Formula E over back there. It's interesting. It's a good car, but not. It doesn't match up quite with these gas-powered supercars. Whoop! Went really wide there. And these gear changes on this thing is just superb. This dual clutch transmission is just great. It's like instant. Okay, I don't need to go first for that. Okay, go here, and then the power is just delivered straight to the wheels like right away. As soon as you shift that gear, it's instant. It's a really nice car. Too bad they don't offer it in a manual transmission. But I don't think I'd be able to convince myself to spend 100 grand on a car. But I don't know. I would like to think that if I had the money to be able to do it, that I would, but probably wouldn't, because unless I would want to do track days with it or something, then I would be able to deem it worthy to spend some money on a car if I wanted to do some track days as a hobby, which would be really cool. I wouldn't mind doing that one day. I'd like to. I think that's probably on my bucket list of stuff I'd like to do in my life, is do a track day race. Or even one of those things in Vegas where you could drive those Ferraris around on a track. That'd be cool too. But it would be really nice to do a track day because it'd be your car. You know how it responds. You know how it is because you drive it all the time. So you know everything about it. And whereas when you go into a track with a thing like the Ferrari kind of racing they do in Vegas, is you get a little bit of time to practice with it and learn it, but you don't necessarily have as much of a feel as you would if it was your own car. But yeah, this thing is awesome. It just screams into those corners that it is awesome. And at one point, just for fun, I put all the upgrades, max upgrades on it I could. I think I brought it to a prototype. I think I brought it to a P class, which is the prototype racing. And it was crazy, man. It was like 900 something horsepower, almost 1,000 horsepower. The twin turbos on that thing were just squealing, man. It was pure awesome. Like just hearing those turbos spewing up, and then when you let off the gas, it's just hear and coming down, decelerating. Start hearing them slow down. It's really cool. It was really cool. Whoops, bumped my gear change there. Go through here, and the Skyline too. The Nissan Skyline GTR. Those are really good too. Nissan really did a good job with this. Before the GTR, the only ones were the 350Z, 370Z. I think that was a 390 even at one point. But the really most popular is probably 350Z. But the GTR, man, that thing just blew the 350 out of the water. It was like a whole new monster. And with all-wheel drive, this thing controls well out of the corners. You don't get the rear end spinning out because you got the power going to the front as well. It's just really good, really good. I can't say any more good things about this car. But like I said earlier, the LFA is really good too. Like at one point I thought no, this can't be just a rear wheel drive because it feels like it's an all wheel drive coming out some of those corners. Because like you can just slam down on the gas out of a corner and it won't spin out on you. Unless you're like going crazy at it and going 90 degrees to the left or right and hitting hard on the accelerator, then yeah, you're probably going to spin it out, but you can coax it in really good. Really, I'm only... Oh, never mind. Okay, yeah, I forgot the finish line was there. I was thinking like, no, I was on my third lap there. I was like, no, it can't be 3 laps because that was my last one there. It says 2 of 2. And there she blows. And I don't even have, like, I normally upgrade the brakes in all my cars too, and I don't even do that on this because the brakes are good enough on here. And normally I should probably, instead of always just doing that right away, I should probably take the car out on a excuse me, on a test drive just to see what it's like stock when I buy a new car, and then see what I don't like and what I need to upgrade, and do it that way instead of just upgrading it right away. Because I always do the clutch, transmission, brakes, springs, and driveline usually too, and I'll usually add a diff too, usually 1.5 way, a sport diff. Unless it's all-wheel drive, then I normally don't touch that, because normally with all-wheel drive you don't necessarily need a diff. For the turns, I find that I don't need to have a diff on there. But now let's do the Beamer. Nope, not gonna. Forgot I need to change it to B. There you go. I don't know if that picked up with the microphone, but my stomach just growled hardcore. I'm fucking hungry. Okay, let's see. Whoops. Should we do it on Nürburgring again or change it up? Oh, this one's good. This one's got a lot of twists and turns. This would be good to see what I see about what I don't like about the car, and see if I can work around that. And also the start is weird when you rev the engine. When you redline it, it's kind of weird. It doesn't flutter like most other cars. When it's at the red line, it's, I don't know, you'll see in a second, but it's kind of weird. This is a good track. I like it. It's I think it's the first track you drive on in Forza 4, if I'm not mistaken. Before you really have a car, like I think, if I remember right, I was in the 458. Okay, yeah. So here we go. Yeah, see, it just sort of vroom, 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 like an old car idling. Oh, we got a GT40 here. Or is that just, yeah, no, it's a GT40. Yeah, nice. Mark II. I like that. Okay, we got the end spinning out. Oh, yeah, there we go. That race diff is doing good. It feels better already than when I remember. Okay, easy there. It's still a stiff car, but the race diff helps out a lot. To the 2-way diff. It really helps in the high-speed corners and turns. Vroom! 150 miles an hour. Alright. Easy. Whoa! Whoops. Okay, I shifted a little early, so it spun the end out. Ah, these gears are really weird. They're quite short. I'm gonna need to see if I can change that up a bit. My car's smoking? Huh. Interesting. Kind of weird. Guess that's the exhaust maybe? I don't know. That's a lot of smoke for the exhaust. Coming out of the turn. Okay, easy. There we go. Get as close as you can. There you go. Okay, I was gonna say, well, what? How is that not a perfect turn? I was in the apex. I was cutting it close to the guardrail. That was perfection. Up we go, up we go. keep the power. And shift. Okay, don't need to brake there. I can do it. There we go. Nice. Yeah, some spots they have a braking zone where you don't I don't find I necessarily need to do it, like on Prague. Counting the turns right now, corners right now. There's 1, 2. Whatever. There's this large bend in Prague, and you're coming up to this slow speed, sort of U-turn, U at the track. And just before you make it there, there's this little S, and there's a braking zone there. But I find most of the time, if you cut close to the wall, I don't necessarily need to brake there, so I can shed off a couple more tenths of a second by doing that on my time. And brake. Easy. There you go. There you go. Spin that. Flick that tail out. Yeah, it's not. It's a kind of heavy car, so it's when you spin the tail out a little bit, it definitely suffers on the speed. And I think I have sport tires on, so that could also be a factor as well. If I had race tires, it would be a little more, it'd cooperate a little more. But sport tires, they're not the greatest for drifting. Good. Okay, this car definitely feels better than when I drove it the other day, but it's still very stiff. It doesn't change that, but it feels better. Like before, I didn't really like it at all, because it was very stiff. It was easy to. It wouldn't dart in as much, and it would run wide easily. So it was a very different animal than what I normally like. But there we go, race complete. 2 minutes 13 seconds. And I got a badge for something. I guess it's for driving a certain amount of miles on this track. I've been getting a couple of those lately. See where I am on the leaderboards. Oh, that's not even sport tires. I think those are just stock tires. Now I'm smoking. Something's up with my car. Maybe I burnt out the clutch. Oh, I'm almost 117. I'm 76,527. With 2 minutes and 4 seconds. Okay, so I put up a faster time before. It's not that bad though. 2 minutes 4 seconds. Fastest time is 1:49. I'm quite happy with that. So that's pretty good. Yeah, but I think that's good amount for this video. I'll probably cut this in two. But I hope you guys enjoyed. If you like seeing more Forza, be sure to hit that like button. Let me know if you want me to bring more Forza 5. I love playing. I fall in love with this game. I play it a lot. I've been digging it a lot, and if you guys want me to, I'll be sure to bring out some videos in it. And I hope you guys come back for more of my videos. I do a lot of different things in a lot of different games, all sorts of things with let's plays, walkthroughs, and things like that. I do a bunch of stuff. So be sure to come back for more of that. And as always, Cat Mustachio. I'll see you guys later.